Well, new report says business confidence has hit a low that has never been seen in Ontario. Local business owners say inflation is one of the biggest factors contributing to it. But as Anastasia Noche tells us, the future is being met with some optimism.
Sometimes I price a job and I look at it and I think, oh, that can't be right. And I run the numbers again and I'm thinking that's more than it should be.
Owner of Ivy League Electric, Tyler Otterspoor, says working with numbers has been alarming, and he's not alone.
A basement like this would probably cost you maybe 60 grand a couple years ago. Now it's probably close to 100.
Ontario Chamber of Commerce 7th Annual Ontario Economic Report says businesses are feeling doubt about the current economic climate.
What we saw was that overall businesses have a very low level of confidence in where the Ontario economy is right now, with only 16% showing confidence in it. And that is down from 29% previously.
I'll be honest, it's very hard these days. Like, we're actually going from our own personal accounts to feed the company, to pay for staff and all that.
Contributing factors highlighted by the report include labor shortages and inflation.
At one point we saw almost a 300% rise in wire costs. That's dropped back down a little bit, but nowhere near where it used to be.
Electrical was expensive, lumber was insane, but most of our issues was just the delays because we can't really find the right trades to do the job.
Filling that gap sometimes means making adjustments to the workflow.
With growing the company, you never want to turn a customer away, but it gets to a point where you have to just learn to, stick with what you've committed to, and tell the next people, I'm happy to help, but it's not going to be for 6 weeks or whatever the case is.
While businesses are facing these concerns, the CEO of Hamilton Chamber of Commerce says there's reason to be hopeful.
We are going to see both a population growth and a labor pool growth in the next year, and that's going to give our businesses some of the staff that they require to achieve their objectives.
Although confidence in the economy is low, the report says 53% of businesses are optimistic about the future.
I definitely think it's going to get better, hopefully. I think inflation has a big impact on that. So hopefully if inflation kind of drops, maybe we'll see material dropping, allowing people to renovate their houses for a more affordable price.
One of the biggest concerns brought up to me today were labor shortages. Now, the report says that labor shortages affect 87% of large businesses.